Hello, Just Too Good here, and what are the biggest box office flops to get LEGO sets? Box office gross is how much a film makes when it is in theaters, and a box office disappointment occurs when a film fails to make back its costs in its original theatrical run. Cost being its production budget and marketing budget. Production budgets are easy to find online, while marketing budgets aren't usually shared by the studios, but people usually estimate it's half the film's production budget. Remember, poor box office performance doesn't mean the movie is bad. Don't take each entry as exact fact with how iffy budget and box office reporting is. None of this is adjusted for inflation and just nominal numbers. The Prince of Persia Sands of Time has sort of become a forgotten LEGO theme, with 5 sets in a Brickmaster polybag released in 2010. The film was a bomb in the US and a box office disappointment for Disney worldwide. With a budget estimated between 150 and 200 million, and it only grossed 90 million in North America, with the worldwide total coming to 336.4 million in its theatrical run. An excellent article for Box Office Mojo in 2011 gave us some great reasons the big budget film flopped, where the posters would just advertise the date May 28th. Paired with its vague marketing, this misunderstanding of the general audience already being familiar with the Prince of Persia caused the film's financial demise, and Box Office Mojo also pointed out that Jake Gyllenhaal was not on the level of star power as, say, Johnny Depp at the time of the original pirate films releasing. The Wizard of Oz was actually a box office flop at first. The film cost $2.7 million in its budget, being the most expensive MGM production at the time of its 1939 release, and the box office only initially grossed $3 million. Eventually, the 1949 re-release of the film turned its profit, and from there, the film became a classic with subsequent re-releases and home video releases. There have been 3 sets on the Wizard of Oz MGM movie, a tie-in with the LEGO Batman movie Ultimate Batmobile set, a tie-in with the collectible minifigure series of LEGO Movie 2, and a tie-in with LEGO Dimensions. Jeez, LEGO, just give us a Wizard of Oz building set. While the film has become a cult classic now, Hocus Pocus was initially a theatrical box office disappointment from Walt Disney. If you're like, wait, there's a LEGO Hocus Pocus, don't forget we're getting a LEGO Ideas set for the film in July 2023, which is 30 years from the film's original release of July 1993. People attribute the film's box office failure due to its July release, despite being a film spooky enough to fit for Halloween time. A move the producers described with the July release as a way to get kids to go while on summer break. Well, that didn't work. Anyways, the film's budget was $28 million, and the film made $39 million in its original theatrical run, where apparently it was only theatrically released in North America. However, since its theatrical release, the film has become a hit on home media, ranking in great numbers for VHS and DVD sales, and eventually becoming such a streaming darling, a sequel was released exclusively to Disney Plus in October 2022. I think the 30th anniversary idea set is all thanks to its home media success. At this point, I think it's fair to say Raya and the Last Dragon is a Disney animated film that has been mostly forgotten. The film had 3 retail sets from LEGO and a polybag, all mini doll based, but darn, I have to say, I really kind of dug these sets. The film released in March 2021 when movie theaters were barely starting to reopen post-pandemic, and Disney did a very sloppy Disney Plus Premier Access release when it did, costing $30 to stream it at home. The budget of the film is only known to be over $100 million. Disney never gave a solid number, and the film grossed $54.7 million in North America and a total of $130.4 million worldwide, versus its $100 million budget. Yikes. If you're new to Just Too Good, I'm about to reveal the most forgotten LEGO license set based on a movie. Are you ready? The LEGO Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium set. This was a release under LEGO Creator, a Target exclusive in America, which just repackaged 9 LEGO Creator polybags from 2006 and 2007. Apparently the tie-in here is that the film has LEGO Creator sets in it. I guess I'll have to add that to my letterbox list of movies with LEGO sets in them, but I barely remember this movie. I only saw it once in theaters. Regardless, the film released in theaters in November 2007 and only made around $32.1 million in the United States and had a worldwide gross of around $69.5 million against its budget of $65 million. Again, not including marketing cost. Some people attribute its flop to, again, a lost audience with actors popular with adults while coming off as a kiddie film, as the legendary Roger Ebert described it. I think at this point, this movie is most remembered for its thematic inclusion in the final season of Breaking Bad. One of the most infamous box office disappointments is the 2016 Ghostbusters movie, now referred to officially as Ghostbusters Answer the Call. The film had a budget of $144 million and grossed a worldwide total of $229 million. The Hollywood Reporter claims the film's break-even would have been a worldwide total of $300 million, meaning the film caused the studio a loss of around $71 million. The film's failure was most likely due to its initial theatrical name being titled just Ghostbusters, and the trailers attempting to recapture the nostalgia of the original films, while also having none of the original characters and introducing an entirely new cast. This caused a lot of confusion to general audiences and massive backlash online. And I mean, I don't remember anyone even laughing at the trailers, even though the film was heavily advertised. Regardless, LEGO released 2 sets on this film. A July 2016 set of the new Ecto 1 and 2, which I honestly kind of love, where it actually fit the 4 Ghostbusters unlike the original LEGO Ideas release, and gave us 6 incredibly detailed new minifigures, which introduced 3 new hair pieces, all for $60 in the United States. This was the star of one of my favorite Most Wanted Just Too Good list videos. And then we had one more set released in September 2016 for LEGO Dimensions. A $50 set, eventually heavily discounted. I mean, a lot of Dimensions sets were like that, which I was able to pick up an extra of for $15 at Target on clearance. This was a story pack, so it included the whole 2016 movie to play through. I'm sure the entire set would have been canceled if there was more time between the movie's July 2016 release and the September 2016 release of this set. But the gameplay was probably far in development. Though none of the original actresses were invited to do the voices of these characters, so I guess LEGO did save some money there. One of the most forgotten LEGO licensed theme is the LEGO Speed Racers theme, based on the 2008 movie from the Wachowski sisters. LEGO released 4 sets, and I always found it interesting how the exact same build for a car is included in 2 separate sets. The film had a worldwide gross of $93.4 million, while the budget was $120 million. The film's estimated financial loss is $88 million. Ugh. The film was rather trippy and is said to have flopped due to the Speed Racer show being popular in the 60s, while the movie was more intended for children, resulting in the film failing to reach a financially profitable audience. It didn't help that the film looked aesthetically strange, and weird films are usually avoided by general audiences. The most recent box office flop, and one of the biggest for this list, was Lightyear. The theme had 3 LEGO system sets and 1 Duplo release, but this film bombed in June 2022. The film was a theatrical exclusive without the appeal of, say, the Minions movies, which also have a much lower budget than $200 million. That's a ridiculous price for a CGI animated movie. Keep in mind, this wasn't including the marketing budget, which again is usually an additional half of a film's initial budget. Lightyear only grossed $226.4 million worldwide. The film has an estimated financial loss of $124 million. I get it. I love Toy Story 1 and 2 so much, and the opening of Toy Story 2 was this incredible look into Buzz's fictional world, and then Lightyear comes along with a design that was realistically edgy, less colorful, and uncreative. The movie's writing was on par with a disposable Saturday morning cartoon with a weird contrast of tone. I mean, even the actual Buzz Lightyear cartoon was more fun and creative than the Lightyear movie. Another movie which flopped hard during the pandemic was Wonder Woman 1984. Warner Bros. Decided to release this in theaters and on HBO Max same day in the United States. And unlike Raya, this was available on HBO Max without a premium fee. The film was a streaming hit, but only ended up grossing $46.8 million in the United States and Canada. Keep in mind, Canada doesn't have HBO Max this day. Regardless, the film grossed a total of $169.6 million worldwide at the end of its theatrical run, but the budget was $200 million, and the film has an estimated loss of $100 million to $137 million. My gosh. Clearly, the free digital release didn't help the box office, and it ended up being one of the most pirated films of 2021. And the LEGO set did not do well either. It only got 1 LEGO set, and this was a set that was released in summer 2020 to coincide with some older release date, while the film was released in Christmas 2020. And also, it had very strange packaging where the set wasn't shown at the front. I mean, I ended up being able to pick up 3 of them on sale for $12 at Walmart around winter 2021. And finally, Disney's 2013 Lone Ranger film is considered one of the biggest box office bombs ever, and has the 2nd highest nominal loss according to Wikipedia's box office bombs list, second to only John Carter, a Disney theatrical release from the year before, oddly enough. I mean, honestly, it's not that odd because John Carter and the Lone Ranger movies have the same problems of being these very old franchises trying to be modernized by Disney, but not really having the relevance with general audiences and just being a mishmash of action. The Lone Ranger cost between $225 million to $250 million for its production budget, only grossing $260 million worldwide, resulting in an estimated loss of $160 to $190 million. It's a shame because, okay, the movie sucked, but the Lego theme is one of my favorite Lego licensed themes of all time. All 6 were incredible sets with minifigure detail and their stunning Western builds, and Lego never does modern Wild West sets. This was like our only shot. There are also 2 cute poly bags that were released in 2013. But that's it for the biggest box office bombs with Lego sets. Let me know which one surprised you in the comments below. I have to give a huge thanks to my channel members for sticking around with me through these rougher times, but I'm doing pretty great right now. Channel members can see these videos early, so you're gonna want to become a channel member. Huge thanks to Pirish, who has helped me so much with these videos and this video in particular. Subscribe for more fun and informative Lego lists and other Lego videos. Too good. Just click that subscribe button for me. Did you? All right. Thank you. And I'll see you guys later. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Peace out. Bye.